Alrighty, everybody, get ready for some proper flying. Okay, wait. No. Welcome, everybody, back to the channel. There's Voices01 Livestream. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys, are doing very, very well. And oh no! The camera, look. Something I always do here for this, this countdown, whenever I'm on X-Plane Flight Simulator, I would put this Xbox controller down onto the right arrow key of my keyboard, and so I have a little bit like a cool camera kind of view setting. This is great to see. Yeah, welcome everybody back to the channel indeed, and well, in today's video, we are back. We're not back. We're actually here for the first time ever. This is a premiere stream, everybody, of the MD-11. Yes, everybody. The MD-11 brand new release for the X-Plane Flight Simulator. Released today. Wait a sec. Let me just pull up the truck again because it looks cool. Like we have to request the loading truck again for no reason at all. Here it comes. And here we'll actually open the door. Meanwhile, we can take a little bit of a look at this airplane, maybe. You know, this is actually a proper, again, payware add-on here by the developers of Rotate. I think we just log onto the store and just show up for there we go. It costs, it has a very specific price, which I thought was interesting. $83.95. I mean, come on, whatever price is that? Yeah, anyway, this is known as a very realistic, add-on so far here for the flight simulator. What's up, Team Aviation? The first
Aviation donated $2 Australian and
first donation of the day.
Hi, Swiss 001.
What's up, man? Greetings to Australia. Yeah, everybody, the MD-11 from the company of Rotate, or I will call it Rotate. If you guys, I think you guys might have already heard of that name because the same developer made an MD-80 a few years back, which was very good, very renowned. Also cost $60. This one now costs $83, and I do expect a little bit of, quality for $83. I do have to say, I mean, it's still a software product, but let's just go ahead and actually have a bit of a close look at this aeroplane. Yes. What's up, Airliner Man? Welcome back, guys. All right. Yeah, so $83, I don't know. Let's see if it's worth it. Let's get to that. There you go. I mean, the cargo animation is good and all. And look how beautifully that cargo door closes, man. That is crazy. Now, let's maybe go up those pilot stairs right here. And, get into the cockpit of this airplane. Right? This is what it looks like. It looks like a proper modern cockpit, like an MD-11 indeed. You know, this is nothing that surprises me. Nothing really. Yeah. I mean, what I always like about the yoke. I mean, what I always like about the cockpit is the yoke. Right? That one's good, but this is fine enough. I mean, for first glance, most of these buttons work as well. What's up, Zolvik?
Say hi to my friend Peter.
Hello, Peter. Guys, we can open the window. So that's cool. We can open the window on the other side as well. We can get as many fresh airs as we want. All right, then. Let's maybe now turn on the airplane. That's actually something that I would like to do. Now, we've got external power here, ground power unit. It's right here, but we'll check it out. Wait, let me just actually turn on the battery first. Maybe just use the APU on this airplane. We're a big plane now, so. Okay, good. There we go. Battery. I've never actually at all flown MD-11, so I'm not quite sure. I'll just try to get this going. This is like my first McDonnell Douglas, actually. My first modern McDonnell Douglas, so this could be rather interesting. All right. Okay, so battery's turned on. This is what we need. And next stop would, of course, be the APU. As we can see, we have no instruments working just yet. We have to turn the APU for that. Now, before I do that, I always want to turn on the fuel pumps. Is that possible? I hope so. What does DC3 do? I have zero idea. That's good. Now, emergency power. I don't know. Maybe arm that. Probably a good idea. This is interesting. And now we need to find the APU panel. Where is the APU? Come on.
C.W._13 donated £1.
Lido guy's back.
Pence.
Yes.
Lido. Croissant.
What's up, man?
Croissant.
Good. And by the way, yes, we're back in Britain. We're now at Southend Airport in London. Or near London. It's not very, Yeah, it's not even that close to London at all. But you know, Southend. A very nice, interesting airport here. Reiner flies there, doesn't it? Okay, good. The instruments are starting to start up. I just want to see, where's the APU panel? Again, this is my first time ever starting this plane up, so we've got to find all the panels, all the switches, before we actually, you know what, we can already turn on the auxiliary inertial reference system. Oh, I like that alert. You know, that always got a little bit like a melody to it. All right, okay, fuel pumps. This is not pressable. Where's the APU panel? Is it here? That would be an odd placement for an APU panel. Can anyone help me with it? Finding the APU panel. I mean, it has this cargo here. This is for the bleed, the APU bleed, obviously. But we have to find the APU start switch, first of all. Welcome back to Professionally Flying with Swiss, everyone. Okay. FADEC. No, that's nothing to do here. Interesting. Where is the APU panel, huh? Give me some information, Mr. Plane. Oh, and we've already started. We've already got some instruments here. What's up, Yavuz? How's it going, man?
Yavuz Salim Isler donated €5. There's a 37-page manual in the aircraft folder. Smiley face.
No, we're not going to. I mean, like I never fly with manuals. Not even the very complicated. I have never even flown a Concorde with a manual here in the stream. Of course, in the stream, I'm talking extremes here. Right? Because that's boring. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, very interesting of an APU panel right here. Turn that on right here. Turn the APU. This is now. We can see the status light of the APU. Very odd APU panel. I do have to say here on the MD-11. All right, then. Things are looking good. We're just waiting for that to turn on. Maybe in the back, we can already see a little bit of exhaust. Because we're all just exhausted these
TMO
days.
Aviation donated $2 Australian dollars and 99 cents. 747 to 400 or 747 to 8.
I like the 747-8 more. 747-8 is awesome. I love that plane. All right. Good. Now, let's go ahead and get all of those doors closed, actually. That's kind of important. Get rid of the wheeled shocks. Get rid of there we go, the cargo door. Get rid of all of that right here. That is going to go very well. Get even rid of that one. We can, you know what? We can leave the stairs on, you know, so that the pilots, in theory, could still, you know, just leave the aeroplane if some things were to be broken. By the way, something that I've really not gotten to close so far in my flight testing here was this door. Like, I just couldn't close it. There's like no way for me to close this. So that's interesting, I guess. You know, normal DC 10. All right, now let's go ahead and see. Is the APU properly turning on, or has it turned on? It's not turning on. Where is it? Come on, Mr. APU. Where are you? We need more power on the APU. I mean, All right, now I guess it's my turn. You know, it's my turn to turn on the fuel pumps a little further. Now, these are a little bit of confusing switches, a little bit different of a system of pressing them. It's just the thing about pressing them. I just don't understand them. The Brook Aviation, welcome back. How's it going? I'm just trying to turn on this.
£1 and 79 pence. He remember me, Swiss. Airplane.
Of course.
Airplane. Airplane.
Of course.
Airplane.
It doesn't do anything. That's just stupid. Where's the
Airliner underscore
I'm confused, guys. Calm down. I need to now.
Hello, Swiss 001. I'd quiet when I donated $2. Robot girl did not say anything. It makes me sad. Me 262, please.
Yeah, but not today. We've got now the MD-11, but I can't seem to get it turned on. Guys, we need some more professionalism here. Right. Just shut up, guys. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Good, thank you so much for your donation. Shut up now, Bet! Oh, Mr. Patterson is back. How you going, man?
Daniel Patterson donated £30.
Of course, man.
Hi, Swiss, love the videos. How would I claim a keychain?
Of course, man. Dude, send me your Instagram account name. Maybe in like a small donation. And I hope you have Instagram. And we can then have like a DM chat and you'll just send me your address via that DM chat. That's like the easiest way that I found, you know, to get your addresses. Anyway, so that's how I always do it. I just want to see why is the APU not starting up? That's kind of worrying me now. Now there is some fuel we have to go for. I just don't know what button to press because nothing will even like at all work.
Mayhunt donated $2
What's up, man?
79 cents. Keep it up, bro. I love you.
Thank you, man. Love you too. And I cannot get this plane started. Connect GPU and use that first. Okay, I guess we could. Alright. GPU, let's go ahead and reconnect it. I guess, yeah, maybe we should have gone with the ground power unit all the way. Okay. Now, ground power unit, turn it on. Request that right here, and it's right here. Let's turn it on right here. Available external power on. There we go. Looking good. Good. We can hear all of those fans from the systems turn on perfectly. That's available. Aha. Is that now the fuel pump? No, that's the hydraulic pump. Obviously. Okay. I see now. Alright, so what's wrong here? Aha! Alright, that's interesting. No, wait. Okay, that's good. Now, do we have APU bleed? That's good. Now, I want to turn that... that is just a miserable. I haven't flown this... But that's been a good suggestion to just use the ground power, which we have anyway here. So, I guess, since the APU has now been turned on, hasn't been turned on, it's not been turned on. What's wrong here? Do we have fuel on board? Maybe let's check out whether we have proper fuel on board with us in this plane. That's Aha! Alright, this might be the reason for this plane not being able to start up at all. We've literally got no fuel. We're at 0 pounds. That's the reason. It's not me who's always the problem. Guys, can you see this? It's not me who's always the problem. Right, stop blaming me now. Literally 0. Alright, let's go ahead and get some more taxi fuel, ballast, trip fuel. We're kind of, I hope we don't get out of the... That's actually really cool, this graph here. Right? That is actually just how, you know, you calculate the things in real life. That's really cool. Alright, now we've got some fuel on board. Good. Let's go ahead and blow up the configuration right there.
HD donated €1.99.
Yes, this is good.
Gross aus Hamburg smile.
Hey, what's up, man? Grüße zurück. Now, everybody, our APU is actually properly turned on now. Look, the sun is shining. Everybody, we've got proper fuel. I was like, what is it? What did it say here with the 0? Like, it says 0, and that was literally for the fuel tanks. That was literally the amount of fuel we had on board. Alright, now we've got good amounts of fuel here. APU's properly turned on. We can actually even leave behind the GPU, ground power unit. Now, if you're wondering what the GPU is normally used for, the thing is, the APU, the auxiliary power unit, which, you know, gives the electricity on board, basically, and the air for the engines to start up, it uses a lot of fuel. It's not very efficient, of course. It's way more efficient to just plug it into the power anyway. Good then. APU power. That's good. Now we won't have hydraulics pumps here. This kind of reminds me of another McDonnell Douglas thing. Good then. Things are looking fine. I do want to now turn on this airplane since we've got everything ready. I think we're actually moving along quite well now since we've got the engine started. Now, good. APU bleed is going well. Isolation bleed is on. I think that always has to be on here with this one. And now it's time for some ignition. The question is, where do we find the ignition switch? Generally don't know. Wait, where's the ignition? Is it down here? Probably not going to be down here. That would be lame. Oh, it's already down here. Alright. Engine start. Engine start. Engine start. Fuel on. Fuel on. Fuel on. Full power. Let's go. Can we get some spinach in the engine? Spinach in the engine? Question mark? Engine ignition is not armed. Okay, this is a... Alright, this plane is kind of messing with me now. This is good. We're coming and we're going along well. Right, I don't know how's this engine start procedure even supposed to work. Engine ignition not armed. Select ignition as required. Where's the ignition? That's like the problem now, really. Finding the buttons here on these airplanes. Right, so this is only the engine starter, where this is not the ignition. Where would we find the ignition? That's the good thing. That's a good question. Now, yes, reading the manual for this airplane might just help, but that's boring. Not in the fuel for sure, right? That looks good. Overhead panel left, bottom left. bottom, that's the windshield wiper. But engine ignition is on. Aha! Alright, we have to turn it to A mode. Okay, I was wondering what that is like. Anyway, good. Now A and B turning on. And we are going to get some spinach in a second, aren't we? Okay, let's turn on some spinach. Spinach.
Greg's in
yes!
$2. What's her opinion on the chicken nuggies on Ryanair?
I've never had them. I've never had the pleasure.
Daniel Patterson donated £5. My
Good.
Instagram is NorfolkBoy95 and could send you a DM on Instagram as follow you.
Yeah, you can. That's perfect. That's actually a good one. All right, everybody, look what we've got. Look what we've got. We've got spinach in the engine. Now that we've got the ignition armed, we're going to get spinach. There we go. Spinach is coming along. Maybe we should get rid of the stairs, but that doesn't matter. Everybody, spinach. Good. I would like now to get the other engine started up. I just can't seem to get it to work for some reason. Why not is the question. Engine ignition. Got the A and B system on. Meanwhile, the engine is actually running, so that's fine. See? Yes, we can even give it a little bit of power. That's fine. Now, can we turn this down? Aha! There we go. I think we can only turn on these engines one at a time here. So here we go. Engine start number 2. Looking good. We've got some revs coming up here on the N2 compressor. And yes, everybody, proper spinach in the left engine is coming up. Anyway, we can even give some more power. And I'm very much excited, especially for engine number 2, which is going to be the middle engine, which has also got, what do you call it? Spinach. Which is the noun of spinning. What do you call the phenomenon of something spinning? That's spinach. Or something. Good! Looking good. Looking good. So, my friend, it's now time. Fresh spinach from Lidl. Yes. Alright, engine number 3 starting up all the way as well. Meanwhile, let's already get some of those packs on. You know that the passengers don't die from a heat stroke. Lol. Alright, turn the anti-icing on. It's not very needed, but, you know, it's always, you know, good to already have it on. Good. I don't know what that is now. The auxiliary. What is that even for? It just says auxiliary. Is it for the inertial reference system? Alright, so it is for the inertial reference. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Alrighty. Now let's see. Do we have the yaw dumper? Oh, yaw dumper. Yaw damper. It's good. Oh no.
Benny Plays donated $3. I
can see that how that voice is literally starting to like lose motivation to just shut up. Shut up! Alright, let's turn on all the lights, by the way. Shut up now. Look at that.
Septillion, 111 sextillion, 111 quadrillion, 111 quadrillion, 111 trillion.
Tired of this now. Good now. No spamming, you guys. We're not going to be doing that now. Good. Our engine ignition, we don't need that anymore. Maybe we can leave it on. Good. Everything's looking good. We've got no yellow, no red. That's fine. Let's see. Can we get the generator to turn on? I hope we can, because we're about to turn it on. Oh, it works. You know what? Shut up. Stop complaining, plane. That's good. Now, I would like to now come in for the next step, and that is fly. Right, let's get rid of the spoilers right here, and just turn to the... Okay, we might just want to... Okay. Alright. Yeah. Stop complaining. Stop complaining all the time about my flying. By the way, let's get rid of the shade X right here. It's all fine. Alright, rotate MD-11. Aircraft menu. Let's get rid of the door first of all, and also the stairs. There we go. Looking good. Oh yeah. Quick stop. Let's go ahead and now get that parking brake released. That's a parking brake. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I call a parking brake now. Look at that. Alright, now let's see. We can turn to the right, please. Maybe a little bit of a short right turn. Something else we can do is just reverse thrust out of here. Just check out the Russian capabilities of this aeroplane. Can we reverse thrust, or won't it let me? Ah, it's not letting me. Haha. You stupid aeroplane. Alright, now, maybe you're gonna clip some of those wings. By the way, I cannot really seem to get those door closed, which is maybe a little bit of bad, but... Oh, God. Alright, come on. Oh, don't crash into the hangar. Okay. Alright, clip the wing. But that's fine, you know, sometimes you just gotta clip it or something. Good now. Let's go ahead and taxi to the runway here. We've got this very oddly shaped taxiway. Why would you make it like this? This is literally the most annoying way you could make a taxiway. Thank you very much. Good then. Now, the plane is really complaining about the doors being still open. I just can't seem to get them closed. That's just rather strange here on this MD-11, huh? Come on, rotate MD-11, aircraft menu. Aha, I opened the doors. Did I open them? Why are some of those doors still open? Alright, good. Oh, no, oh. Now I've opened them all. Right, that's the wrong direction. That's just not how this is supposed to go, this stream. Wait. Aircraft menu. Close the door. 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 There we go. This is looking better now. Things are closing finally, which is great because we're about to literally take off this MD-11. Now, I can see, was this converted, this MD-11F, from a passenger variant of the MD-11? Because there's clearly some windows here. I mean, come on. Alright, come on. Let's go ahead and now get onto this runway and just take off. Things are looking good. We've got some FADEC issues, apparently. Ah, who cares? As long as those engines somewhat spin, that's fine. Now, let's get everything ready here. Flaps are set to the half. Coming down, huh? Yes. Now, this taxiway is not very good for a MD-11, I do have to say, man. This is a little bit of a tight one. That situation. Doesn't Reiner fly here? Reiner doesn't fly here. Never mind. Alright, come on. Oh my god, I didn't even know the MD-11. Okay, I might just look very stupid now, but does the MD-11 have reverse thrust here? Oh my god. That is amazing. Look at that. Alright, let's take off now. This is not looking very good. Come on. God damn it. It's literally been the worst taxiing ever. But look at those slats. Damn, look at those slats. Alright, now let's maybe do... Okay, this plane has some responsive issues with taxiing. I don't know. Look, I'm having some issues with the nose wheel steering. Anyway, let's take off now. We're looking good. Full power on the runway. A little bit of a rolling takeoff. That's been a little bit of a weird one, especially. But looking good. I cannot wait for those butter landings today. We've got 100 knots on the clock already. Very high performance plane. Very sporty plane, the MD-11. Let's take off already here from London's Southend Airport, everybody. MD-11. There we go. And you know what? This was literally an overrun. We would have crashed into that high voltage thing. Sorry. But there we go. We've survived this. This is fine enough. Good. Now let's put the landing gear up. Everything's looking fine. Everybody, we've survived the southern takeoff. By the way, now, I'm a little bit disappointed in the landing gear of the MD-11. Of the real MD-11, by the way, because it's not tilted. So landings are not going to look absolutely ridiculously smooth. So I'm like, what's the point now? Alright, now, I would like to come in for a landing. Maybe another place, because we've got so many places here to land at here in the south of England, or in general in England, or in general in the world. There's a lot of thousands of airports. Who cares? Now, things are looking good. I would like to come in for this next one already. And it's this one. It's not a very long runway, and maybe it's a stupid idea to already try to land at a little bit of like a more challenging place here in England. But you know what? Why not? I do want to see the sportiness, really, and the stopping capabilities of the MD-11 now. Alright, things are looking good. Now we've got the master caution alert here, and we've got some issues with the bleed air. Why is that turned off? Did that turn on? So I guess it's gonna be a little warm here in a second. And stuff. But who cares? You know, it's not, summer anyway, still, just yet. So, everybody, it's now time to take a close listen to the very miserable GPWS call-outs. Have a close listen, everybody. Well, once we get to the ground, because it, always sounds like that's like the most literally the most depressing GPWS calls definitely is owned by the McDonnell Douglas brand. Check this out. It's coming up in a second. Come on. All right, we literally only have the alert for 10. Why do you hear? Could you hear the 10? Why don't know? Why was it only announcing 10? Now I'm having some issues with the reverse thrust here, apparently, huh? Camera's died. I'll be back in a second. There we go. That was literally a second. You know, whenever you say I'll be back in a second, for a fact you're not back in a second, so you're just all liars. Anyway, this has not been a good landing. The touchdown was alright. We could hear the very miserable and monotone 10, and that was actually on the touchdown zone. I tried to touch this plane down as soon as I could here on the runway, and technically I didn't even still touch down in grass. What was that stop, man? I'm not... Look at this! I tried to really go on all in here on the stopping performance, but we were merely disappointed. Miserably disappointed, I mean. So, maybe it's a good idea. Maybe it makes sense to fly to an airport that has like a proper runway, even though, who does that? Right, I mean, it's the MD-11. Alright, good. Now, where can we go now? Maybe a really safe place would be something like Biggin Hill or something. Even though that one has not ended either, so maybe that's a good idea. You know what? Let's maybe try it there. A smooth landing that doesn't end up in crash and miserably dead. Not die. That's the point. Good, let's go ahead. Yes, we can start to hear actually the GPWS callouts. The 1000. I hate my life. That's not really the Tony, but you know what I mean. You'll get it in a second. Once we actually get closer now to the ground properly, without dying. Yes, you can hear that. Shut up. There's that. No, sorry. What did I do wrong here? Okay, we're very slow. No. Jesus Christ. Hear that voice. Approaching me. Oh, I wouldn't be even motivated to land this plane now in real life. You know, in real life, this voice would make me so sad that I would crash the plane intentionally. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Not even for legal reasons. What am I saying? Alright, let's come in for a landing now. Biggin Hill. This is a very messy approach. What am I even doing? Alright, let's hear the very monotone voice. It's interesting. The voice of the GPLS callouts is... The voice of the GPWS callouts is literally overtaken by the sync rate alert, which I think is interesting. That doesn't make much sense. I mean, I would rather want to know how high we are, rather than knowing that we're sinking. I mean, yeah, I can tell. What are those landings we're doing? I mean, seriously, we're not even able to stop here at all. God damn it, what the hell? Alright, can we try maybe a proper airport? We've got London Gatwick down here. Right, I mean, what could go wrong at London Gatwick? We've got plenty runway, we've got plenty space, and we've got plenty... butter now here. Oh, you know what? Reiner flies here, so I doubt that there's going to be any butter or proper, like, physical, but, yeah. Certified Reiner landing. What's up, Rate? Welcome back. Now, let's go and speed this up a little bit, because we can.
Terrain. Sync. Tire failure.
You know what? I'm never going to be using the speed mode again. God damn it. Welcome back, Special 01. We've just broken the airplane, which I think is just an interesting thing to do, you know. Who doesn't love that? Now, it's coming for a landing now. Do this properly. Maybe. Ouch. What's up, James West, the brother of Kanye West.
Can you start including a link to add-ons you feature in the video description? I could look it up, but I would rather have a small German do the work.
I mean, I could, honestly, I could, but I mean, it's right here. It's literally no work, and we've got still an engine failure. It's a Nightbot from Brazil. How's it going, man? Do the reverse thrusters really not work? Shh. Shh. There is no fire here on board our aeroplane. Shh. Shh. Shut up. Now let's concentrate on this landing. Yeah, I'm having some issues with the reverse thrust, which is greatly expanding our you know, stopping. Okay. Shh. Engine 3, fire.
Terrain. 500. 400.
Yeah!
Engine 1, fire.
Engine 2, fire. This could be a song, dude. This could literally be like a sample.
500.
Alright.
Sink rate.
Shh.
Sink rate.
Yeah. The very, very, very sad and depressing sounding woman is always overtaken by the sink rate alert. Oh my god.
Pull up.
Gorkum!
OMG. Gorkum donated €9.99. Yesterday, during the flight safety course, I noticed that the MD-11 likes to swing out during a hard landing.
It does,
The statistics of flight accidents also show that neatly.
Terrain.
Yeah, I mean, I spoke to an MD-11 pilot, about this. I mean, there's some issues with the MD-11 for sure. Yeah, it's not a very easy plane to land, especially, just imagine being across with this airplane. That's like literally the most horrible thing. But that's like, also like something that's cool. It's kind of like, in that way, it's built literally to be landed hard. Like, the MD-11 was never really meant to be landed smoothly or to be flown like a little Princess A380. No! Here we go. Alright, going against nature now. Buttering an MD-11. That's not even been butter. It's not even been proper butter. Alright, let's stop now, which is gonna be a bit of an issue again here with the reverse thrust. I can't really get it to work for some reason. Here we go. We did an unreasonably smooth landing here on board an MD-11 now. For the first time ever. Now, yeah, our plane is desperately broken, apparently, according to the airplane itself. Which I do not really believe, because things are looking good. Plane's running fine, even though we're struggling to stop again. I'm trying to get this reverse thrust to somewhat work, but it's not really working, huh? That is not good. You have to be kidding me. Did we just overrun it landing Gatwick? I mean, yeah, this was a late landing. I'll admit, I tried to really make a smooth landing, and when I was hoping for the MD-11 to stop as quickly as possible, didn't really happen though, did it? And yes, that was a little bit of a bounce. You're alright. That's not been good. Check this out. Yeah, that was not all too good. I do have to say. Yes, welcome back, everybody. This choices are one. Yeah, maybe I should try landing this plane properly now. I mean, this is literally miserable. Great. Now, let me see. What else of airports should we have here? I mean, we could go into the city, London City Airport. That could be an idea. Not a very smart one, but who cares? I've never had smart ideas here on the channel. Alright, good. Let me try out London City, which is probably not even going to work out at all. I mean, if London Gatwick doesn't work, then what's the chances of London City working? I mean, honestly. Alright, welcome to the city of London now. Now, the stall speed of this airplane is very, very high. I mean, literally, this plane stalls out already at 150 knots. What a shame. It's like, shut up! Woman. Stop complaining! Shh. Shut up now! I'm putting everything out here. Things are looking good, and man, this plane flies unstable. Man, I like this though. You know what I mean? Kind of like drugs. I mean, you know. Weird analogy. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, with all concentration, with my whole heart, I want to try a butter landing now at London. Watch out for the cable cars. Oh, we can take some with us. All right, come on. Now shut up. I mean, honestly, now. Not 100, what is that? 175 knots, something like that. 180. Go for a landing now. Alright, that's enough. Shut the woman up! Shut up!
Terrain. Terrain. Sink rate.
Good. You're ready.
Sink.
You guys are ready? You guys are not ready for how many butterization this... Ah!
Sink rate. Sink.
Butterization this is gonna have. I know, we're sinking at a very alarming rate.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
That way you don't stall out all the time.
20, 10,
Shut up, you know you're wasted. Fuck off.
10.
That's not bad. Alright, let's stop now. That's like the most important part. Come on, now full power into the braking. I'm trying to get this reverse thrust to work, which is, you know, always this very delicate balance here. Come on, full power! Stop now! Please stop. Shh. Shh. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes! What a coincidence that actually the only airport that seems to be working is London City. I don't know why that is, but here we go. Everybody, London City, we have survived. London City. Look at that, everybody. I want to see this once more. Now, this was might have been a little bit of... You know what? You know, the MD-11, like, you know, these landings are made to be done so hard that literally even this landing looked smooth. You know what? This genuinely looked kind of smooth. I don't like this bounce, and we don't like it either, I guess. But you know what? There we go. This is fine. You know, I like this add-on plane here as well. You know, especially the details. Like, this plane is just absolutely miserably dirty as well, which is interesting. I mean, you know, that's how cargo planes just look, because who cares if it's dirty or not? There's no passengers to be scared. All right. Look at that. That's good now. All right. Now, maybe I do what... Maybe. This is my dream. My dream of this stream. And that rhymed. I want to actually have a yellow number here on the screen. That's my dream for this stream. That's been way too much of rhymes. I'm sorry. Because, you know what I mean with yellow number?
Sink rate.
Butter, everybody. A butter landing here. In the replay mode and the whatever thing. Right, come on. Why is this plane always just stalling out?
Sink rate. Sink. Terrain.
What does MD even stand for? Is it just MD? Well, McDonald's. Isn't McDonald's? Good. Oh no, we're way too high. Oh god, I hate this plane actually a little bit. You know, it's kind of like old cars. They just suck, but they're good. Like, you know. God damn it. God damn it. What's wrong here? It's like an old dog. Come on, man.
Sink rate.
Fly. Don't stall out at 140 fucking knots. You're literally under 140 knots, and you've got flaps literally all out. Is this green zone supposed to be where you're? This is literally where you're supposed to touch down at flaps 50 degrees. 170 knots of touchdown zone of Jesus Christ. All right, my friends at McDonald's. I would like some McDonald's now. I recently went to a drive-in, and they had like limited stock. Like you can like order like I don't know. I think it was like the vegan stuff they didn't have anymore, which is like interesting. I mean, who cares about the vegans? But still, you know what I mean? That's like the Ukraine even showing here in Europe, like in Western Europe, you know? Alright, let's come in for a bit of a landing. So yes, everybody, we've reached... This is, I mean, it's only really starts to get serious once we get to, like, alcohol not being able to sell. But, like, come on. Alright. Now, coming back from Big Macs and Big Facts, let's do a nice landing. Come on, what is this approach? I have no control of this aeroplane. It really hardly annoys me. Got a car parked down here. Now this is gonna be a little bit of a hot approach, but you know what? You gotta come in hot for sometimes as well. All right. God damn it! Let's not die now. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. How does this play? What is the handling? I literally. Did you guys see when I pulled up literally like 500 feet above ground? How does it? Who wants to fly this? Yes, you are a failure. Shut up now. God damn it. That has been absolutely bad. Very good. All right, now. coming for... Maybe this plane is just broken as well. That could be, which is the case. I mean, the ECAS is not really even work. It's not the ECAS. Is that the ECAS? Don't even know. Don't even care. I did not stall. I was literally at 170 knots again. Like, I don't get the point of this airplane. It just likes to complain. What's up, Taft Belton? Thank you so much, man. How you doing? Yeah, the memberships. It's great to see you here. Now, going for a landing. Stop saying I'm a noob. I'm not a noob. You're using a joystick on a plane that requires a yoke. Okay, that's the whole point. That's just, you know, confusing the aeroplane with my usage of yokes. No, come on. Let's. I mean, flap. Whatever. Don't land on full flaps. That is honestly probably a good suggestion. How much is full flap? I just put it to full flap position. That's literally 50 degrees. That is literally crazy. That is literally 50 degrees. You know what? That's probably a good idea. And that's probably why we're landing so properly badly. You know what? I should have thought of this. I didn't look properly at the flaps. I just put it like on my throttle lever from Airbus. I just put flaps full, and that was a bad idea. Right? It's obviously you don't use 50 degrees of flaps on a normal usage. So let's now use this now as a proper airliner. All right, yeah, this lands much better. My God. I'm sorry. I'll take back every word I said about the handling. Much better now, much better. All right, maybe I don't want to land now.
20, 10,
Yes!
10.
Exactly. This is what I like. This is what I want to see. Now, I would like to stop very much. How do I pull the reverse thrust here with this? It's not going to work, huh? All right.
Sujuk Racer _04 donated €1.99. Grustik Mein Lieber, how are you today?
Sujuk Racer. I'm doing very well, man. You know what? This has been a good landing. Alright, so that's the key. Alright. Maybe not try full flaps because that full flaps is 50 in the case of the MD-11. Now, that was an incredibly long and miserable landing, but what it was butter. And that's kind of like the whole point, right? You guys are always just very quick to complain. This has been absolutely fine. Right, I like that landing. That was good. Now, where else can we go? I mean, you know, I do like this airport here for a bit of a try. Now, again, not flaps 35 because we don't want to die again. That's a very good suggestion now. But it feels very strange, of course, not having the flaps out at full position. I always want to do that. But it's very common not to do that on a landing, right? On 777, you would also sometimes put 25 degrees of flaps. All right, let's come in front of now. You know, that woman does definitely need some help.
Sync rate.
Shh.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
I've got no throttle control. I've got no throttle control. I've got no throttle.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I've got no throttle control, but we still buttered this. All right. I mean, this was a bit of a bounce right there. I have no throttle. I had no throttle control. I couldn't enter any throttle control. That was weird. Right, let's just go ahead and get everything out here. Stop the airplane now. That's the rudder pedals in the background. Come on. Shaking it. Yes. There we go. Dude, Tanner, are you literally on an airplane? Alright, someone is literally watching this stream on an airplane, which I think is... I looked at the chat while the airplane was rolling, and so we're in the grass. But here we go. That's like proper inception right there, Tanner. What the hell are you doing, man? Literally watching a stream about someone flying an airplane in a flight simulator on an airplane. Alright, that's not been a very... that's been interesting landing. I didn't have any control of the throttle, which I think was interesting. But there we go. Still a smooth landing. That was fine. That was alright. Yeah. I mean, the MD-11 definitely wasn't made to be landed this butterly. As you can see, it even tried to bounce right there. This plane was made for hard landings, for fast landings, for absolute misery. I mean, I want to show you like this one video, right? Alitalia, everybody. Alitalia MD-11. Yeah, everyone knows this video by now. I mean, this is literally my most favorite video on YouTube. This is like, we've got both views here from this Kaitak landing. Of course, Kaitak is crazy. And look at this landing right here. Of course, a bit of wind, and of course, it's it's just the fact that it's Kaitak. Okay, we've also got the callouts, the DPLS callouts. Look at that.
14, 13, 20, 10.
Premier touchdown.
Yeah, no. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Buddy, MD-11, the plane that you can hear the bank angle alert in when you're landing it. That's just very good. Ah, yeah. So yes, everybody, the MD-11, this was just supposed to be a little bit of a first view. I mean, you know, I just recorded a video about this, and I very much like this add-on. I couldn't really get it landed here because of the flap setting, but that's another story. This is actually really nice. Yeah. I don't really know what's the use of the 50%. I might have to make a video on that one. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. We're not gonna consider the grass incidents that we have here. So thank you guys for watching today's stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night. All right, bye-bye. There's one, there's one donation that's still, you know, left for playing Lebobo. Come on, Lebobo. When is Lebobo gonna play? Come on. Yeah, there you go, Lebobo. Thank you very much. I'll see you around, man. Thank you so much. You guys are crazy.
Gift just to say thanks for all.
Thank you so much, man.